song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. I can't help but to seek for the exit. I hope it isn't too late to escape. My steps are lost in mystic labyrinth. But what if I don't want to run away? What if I'm drawn by subtle fragrances? The blooming flower is about to hypnotize me. I have completely lost. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. Finally, I have wakened you from sleep. Never knew that the time can flow this slow. Your smile was the brightest in the world. My soul became transparent to your glance. I don't know why I could be so candid. I don't mind even if your thorns hurt me somehow, as long as we're together. Don't you ever regret the sacred promises. We're going to meet again. We're going to hold the hands. It is fine that you don't remember my name, because no matter what, I will always be under your spell. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. I can't help but to seek for the exit. I hope it isn't too late to escape. My steps are lost in mystic labyrinth. But what if I don't want to run away? What if I'm drawn by subtle fragrances? The blooming flower is about to hypnotize me. I have completely lost. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. I can't help but to seek for the exit. I hope it isn't too late to escape. My steps are lost in mystic labyrinth. But what if I don't want to run away? What if I'm drawn by subtle fragrances? The blooming flower is about to hypnotize me. I have completely lost. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. Finally, I have wakened you from sleep. Never knew that the time can flow this slow. Your smile was the brightest in the world. My soul became transparent to your glance. I don't know why I could be so candid. I don't mind even if your thorns hurt me so well, as long as we're together. Don't you ever regret the sacred promises. We're going to meet again. We're going to hold the hands. It is fine that you don't remember my name, because no matter what, I will always be under your spell. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. I can't help but to seek for the exit. I hope it isn't too late to escape. My steps are lost in mystic labyrinth. But what if I don't want to run away? What if I'm drawn by subtle fragrances? The blooming flower is about to hypnotize me. I have completely lost. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. Finally, I have wakened you from sleep. Never knew that the time can flow this slow. Your smile was the brightest in the world. My soul became transparent to your glance. I don't know why I could be so candid. I don't mind even if your thorns hurt me so well, as long as we're together. Don't you ever regret the sacred promises. We're going to meet again. We're going to hold the hands. It is fine that you don't remember my name, because no matter what, I will always be under your spell. A song from Burgundy lives.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the channel. We're going to be playing some Kingdom Come Deliverance today. We are getting so close to the end that I can feel it. I can taste it. If you were watching last time, we just linked up with Matthew and Fritz, and now we are going to go back to the monastery. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get chat on the screen today for some reason, but we're just going to truck on through. I'll do my best to respond to everything. I'm hurt. Might as well rest up.
Welcome, Henry.
Hello! Oh yeah, do you guys have anything else? Fritz.
Hey. Good boy. God be with. God be with you.
Guess that's that then. Big rest for a big day. Got my coffee, got a shot in the arm, got a little liquid lightning. We are good to go. Because it's midnight, and I want to be at this for a little while. Oh, there's my chat. Fantastic. You chill out, I love coffee. I do drink way too much, though. Probably on like 6 or 7 cups a day.
Yeah.
Fiendin'.
Yeah.
You scared me. What? What dog in what doorway?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It, normally in the stream, it has to say, like, it connected, but it never gave me that confirmation message. It just went. I need to look what I'm doing. I'm riding through trees and shit. But, anyway, I'm glad everything's working. Ah!
Yeah.
Connor, you freaked me out for a second there. I thought you were talking about, like, a doorway in my background or something. Where is this? This is Talmberg.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I know. It's always so abrupt. Never see it coming. Oh, I guess I never asked. Is the quality looking a bit better on this stream than the last time I did it?
Yeah.
Is it? Looks good on my phone.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
prick.
Yeah.
Better than a plain white wall.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Cairo, you were saying the stream quality went down again? What's weird about it?
Yeah.
Oh. It's still blurry? Also, there shouldn't even be an option to flip it up to 4K. Hmm.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
That's what we want though, right? So I think you're wrong again. I am playing in 1440. Hmm. Alright, where do I go to check my monitor just so we can fucking answer this question finally? No, not a new monitor. There we go. Goes up to 1920. All right, you good? You finally good? Let's see. 1920? 1920 is distinctly higher than 1080. What is this guy talking about?
No.
I don't know, man. Your mouth has been a little whorish.
I'd like over here. A beer.
Whatever. Doesn't matter anyway.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
You wouldn't be Carl.
I'll see you later.
Wait, what am I doing? Talk to the young man who's supposed to enter the monastery as a novice. So it's not giving me options here. Aha, there we go.
God save you, good night. What can I do for you?
Are you Carl by any chance?
I am. Why do you ask?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Hey!
Yes. Yes, it's true.
Welcome,
I've
Animesh.
convinced my faithful
Ooh, I don't know what my
guardian
voice is doing there.
to give me a
Welcome,
few more
Animesh.
days
Thanks for
of freedom.
coming.
Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel, so instead I'm devoting those days to the demon drink. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
Could we speak in private? I have some, issues with the monastery.
Really? Well, I'd love to talk about it, but we won't have privacy as long as Manfred here has his head permanently stuck up my arse. Get rid of him for me, please. Goodbye. One beer.
Where you at, Manfred?
Damn.
Hey! Fuck off.
Here we are.
Manfred!
You're Manfred, the young lord's guardian?
Indeed I am. Why?
Yeah, we get away with this.
I've been
For
looking
sure.
for you two for quite some time. I've been sent by the young lord's father with a message intended only for him.
Has my lord changed his mind at the last minute? Who are you? I've never seen you before. You look trustworthy enough. I'll leave you two alone for a little while. So, goodbye.
Alright, now we can fuck.
Here, enjoy it.
Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
But they
Rich
don't send you to
dirtbag,
the
got it.
monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the Lord of your feet.
Oh,
Shit.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bookover was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Why does your guardian never leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take, and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Why don't you just run away?
Bare-arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me again.
Okay, I like where this is going.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of his days on his knees praying. Well, that's your problem. You can only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted you.
So you give me your writ. I'll just tell them I'm you.
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him, but he only puts it down when he sleeps.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare-arsed?
Oh, shut up.
That's all then.
See you later.
Coming right up.
Ain't no way, but let's see. Well, that went great. Maybe we even move, oh boy. This looks likely. What is this, a chicken coop? Perfect crime. I don't know, man. You're the one who's always on about how it's all just humor. Alright, look, if it bothered you, we can just settle it now, and then, you know, trying to talk to each other that way.
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me the purse. You can do as you like with the writ.
Here you are.
Cairo.
Good luck, no matter what you plan on doing with those monks. Best be on your way now before Manfred finds out that he's been robbed.
And what are you going to do?
Get my things together and disappear. I want to be as far away as possible before that old man even knows I'm gone. See you later.
I mean, it's also a little ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, you're clearly not, and it's definitely untrue. So, yeah. I think that's more silly. I mean, that's registers more silly than, like, taking personal shots that are, like, actually true. Also, it's a very common turn of phrase in America. Shut your whore mouth.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone here actually thinks you're a whore.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it?
Oh.
It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his
Oh.
backside was on fire.
It's gonna be our
He
guy.
kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess.
So I'm trying to
is he
remember.
wanted
This
to
guy
hide
is hiding
himself.
out from the
He's
bandits,
a
right?
priest and knows how things work in the monastery. So there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of Saint Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. Take care.
Honestly, Panther, you can't expect to dish it out if you can't take it.
Yeah!
If you want him to mind his words with you, you mind your words back.
Yeah!
Oh, I'm stupid. Gotta drop off everything. Wish I could sneak in some lockpicks. I imagine that's gonna come in handy. Quest. Relax. Cairo, if you're still around, just offer him an apology. That's the spirit. There might be a culture thing going on. What he said is actually very common. Like, shut your whore mouth is something that people have said for a long time now, and it's not really that heavy.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown.
Oh, I guess I could have just put it all there.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Different thing in America, man. But, Cairo, that is fair. He's not in America. Maybe just offer him an apology. Ooh. There we go. Friends again. I don't know about all that, but, just straight up Matthew right there.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice.
New character
into
model,
our
at least.
midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum et vivam.
Henry's like, what?
Et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Actually, both of you have spoiled this for me separately. I must have forgot in between. Henry's over here trying to cast Harry Potter magic.
In loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me.
Oh, poor guy.
Expectatione me.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
This actually is a great place to hide out. You have to have a whole new identity and everything.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
I'm being punished. Couldn't we talk about this later? I want to be smart.
It was my choice. For a common lad like me, it's the easiest way to get an education and do something worthwhile with my life.
It looks like we're both here for the same reason. I think we'll get along.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Let's do
Let's
it.
go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular... Make sure
Whoops.
to read it this evening so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word. Discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs.
What's auto walk? It's like, oh? Oh, there it is. What up?
God be with you.
Ooh, cool art. Circator.
This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours.
Hell yeah.
Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to.
Praise our Lord Jesus.
Someone's been creeping around in the corridor all night.
Ooh,
What am I saying?
Silent
Creeping.
contemplation and
is that me?
meditation. Centuries ago,
He said someone's been creeping
this
around the
monastery was
dormitory at
founded by
night,
the
and I've
most
definitely robbed this place before.
Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware. Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library.
Ooh, this is a good opportunity to steal the Necronomicon.
Ora et labora. Pray and work. As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren, and above us monks are the prior and the circators, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say.
Are these boys getting beat?
This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts,
Expect swift punishment, but I've already told you about the circators.
the library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how.
What?
And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We will be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin.
Panther, relax. This is exactly what I don't want.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here.
I could have figured all of that out on my own.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to my brother and decided to become a monk. It's peaceful here. There's food and lots of time to read.
So you chose to come here?
What is your problem,
It may
dude?
seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
It occurred to me you might be the man to ask. I'm looking for some lockpicks. Do you know anyone in the monastery who could help me?
Lockpicks? You surprise me, brother. And you,
Huh.
a nobleman's son. But you could ask Brother Salarius. They say he used to be a thief.
Same. I guess these monks still have their pasts.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see. Are there any rifts between the brothers?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas.
Exactly.
And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas
That's
is
kind of the
definitely
point
right
of what I'm
man.
doing here.
Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
Tell me something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously
and do your duties honestly.
Who's in Are there already candidates to be the new abbot?
Brothers John and Nevlas, but the others have been fighting like dogs because of them. We don't have to fight about anything, though.
This John, who is he?
A circator, and really just an unpleasant old man. It's mostly the older brothers on his side, because they believe he'll protect the status quo and all the benefits that come with long service here.
I didn't expect to get involved in the political struggles of a monastery. This is interesting.
Tell me something about Nevlas.
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He's what they call the provost. He'd like to bring back solemnity to the monastery through reform and by returning to pure faith. A lovely idea, but most of the monks are against it.
Why's that?
Why can't novices vote?
They say we don't have enough experience to decide about anything. Don't worry, we'll get our chance.
Why is who wins so important?
We're young and we'll spend the rest of our lives here. And the abbot decides everything about our lives. Didn't it ever occur to you how powerful he is?
Who would you choose as the new abbot if you could?
Why should I even think about that when I don't have the right to vote? Gregor, don't go poking your nose into other people's business. You'll sleep better at night.
I forgot for a second. I was like, who's that? Wait. Where are you going? Ah! Hey!
Talk to me, brother.
I'd like to... I need to make a confession.
Oh wait, is this a mistake?
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
Hope I didn't just out myself.
Say. And who are you to take such an interest?
Someone whose job it is to investigate the case, find the perpetrators, and make sure they get the punishment they deserve.
Punish
Secret Agent Henry Skalitz.
You intend to punish them here, in the monastery?
I don't know yet. I'm still just on their trail. Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, and all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know.
Could be him himself,
Aside from me,
honestly.
there are only 4 novices, but still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. You're right that it could
I
be
don't
any one of
know.
them.
Could
No
be
one
you.
knows anything about Lukas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
Maybe you're right. It's not a pretty thought. Thanks for your help, and please don't say a word to anyone.
Pious.
Don't fret, my friend.
Riki
Your
is
secrets are locked
dead, I
inside my
believe.
lips.
Okay. I was suspicious, but how do we know this already? We're gonna take a peek see first. So Antonius, you're kind of my main suspect. Oh yeah, we're robbing this church for sure. Yeah, I reloaded it because I sent him to jail and then he just sort of died. And then I let it roll. Decided to accept the consequences of it.
Oh, you're interested in what's inside? Forbidden books, written by the devil himself. Forget about them. What is it, brother?
What's up with these devil books?
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. But I've no time for idle chat. I transcribe books from dawn till dusk. I've been doing it for years, and I'll be doing it till the day I die.
This sounds miserable.
Nothing else.
It is my penance and my blessing. And now, brother, if you don't mind, I'd like to get this page finished.
Again.
Praise be.
I'd like to ask about something.
Can't you see I'm working?
Fair enough. Now, I wish you weren't here because that seems like...
The books stood in there out for your eyes to see.
Yeah. Seems like something I want to get my hands on. Okay, so... Which novice is pious? Get to know the other novices, go to bed. I thought he said this was the dormitory up here. Gonna find some white robes. Lucas!
I'm Gregor, a novice. I saw you at the ceremony.
I know. It was hard not to notice you.
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
I'd like to know something about the other novices.
I don't know
Fair
much,
enough.
but ask away.
Tell me about Antonius.
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell. I've never spoken to him. I've never asked about him.
You really don't know anything about anyone?
Don't get upset. I'm sorry I can't tell you more. I just haven't felt like getting to know anyone yet.
Shy lad. That's not too bad.
I'd like to know... I'd like... Tell me about... Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's nothing I can tell you.
I mean, where you're from, what sort of life you had before, that sort of thing.
I'm a novice, and my monastic name is Lucas. Nothing else matters.
Kinda cagey. Why won't you tell me anything?
Come on. Is there really nothing at all you can tell me?
I could, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. I want to stay focused on work and prayer, not on who I once was. I never will be again.
No,
What
you're
has
suspicious
been
too.
isn't important for us. We cast the past aside when we walked through the monastery gates and took our oath. Never forget that.
Will you... I mean... You see, I'm looking for someone here.
You're looking for someone? But
Whoops.
you're a novice, aren't you?
I am a novice. At least until I...
Oh, Henry, you idiot. Robbing the books will be of no use because I got arrested at least 4 times on my first
the laws of
playthrough.
man aren't valid here. In the cloister, we're subject to divine law, the law of the church.
Good to
I'm
know.
looking for a footpad who's hiding out here in the monastery. He had a hand in raising the Neuhoff farm. He's taken many lives.
I heard something about that. But why are you telling me all this?
Because you could help me. It has to be one of the other novices.
That can't be. Have you told the prior? What are you going to do to this man once you find him?
Talk to him. Then I'll see. Do you have any idea which of the novices could be the imposter I'm looking for?
I don't know, and I don't care to know. I wish you'd never told me. Now I won't be able to sleep at night.
He seems clear.
There's something I should tell you.
You're looking?
I am a novice.
Why would you be looking amongst monks? You know the law.
I'm looking for a footpad
Fair enough.
who's hiding out here in the monastery.
I heard.
Because you could... I don't know yet.
It won't be easy to drag this criminal away from the protection of the cloister.
Do you have any idea which of the novices could be the imposter?
I don't know.
If you could, who would you vote for to be the abbot?
Doesn't want to
I
say.
can't vote. So what's the point of worry?
Antonius. Okay.
I'd like to... Well, that's all.
I want to find that thief so I can get some lockpicks. I'll take Cairo's advice and read the schedule. Describes your daily activities you shall attend to in your first years in our monastery. Order. Any violations of the schedule shall be disciplined by the punishment of solitary confinement. When it is meditation that you seek, prayer and study can be substituted for food and sleep. 3 a.m. start of the day, morning prayer, common meal, work in the frattery? I don't know what that is. Assigned by Brother Nevlis, work in the library, assigned by Brother Librarian, afternoon worship, Vespers common supper, compline, free time before retiring, rest and nighttime curfew. Jesus Christ be praised. I am suspicious of the first guy that we talked to. Brother, I think it's like Antonius or something like that. Was it you?
Oh, Greg.
Yeah, this guy sketches me out a little bit, but I don't want to accuse him just yet.
Salve Domini.
Lucas!
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's nothing I can tell you.
I mean, where you're from.
I'm a novice.
Oh, whoops. Where did this guy?
You see, I don't know yet.
Okay, so we've talked to Lucas, we've talked to Antonius. Is that you? Yeah, Antonius. Jodok.
Greetings, brother. I'm Gregor, and I'm new here.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the novices. I hope you'll like it here in the monastery and that you won't get into trouble.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the order. I suggest you get to know the older monks.
This is
You
good
never know
advice.
when it might come in handy.
What do you think of the
I'm
other
interested in the
novices?
other novices. Do you know anything about Antonius?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. Antonius is all right. You can rely on him.
Fair enough.
He won't betray your confidence. He's always happy to help, which is more than can be said for the other brothers.
I'm interested in Lucas.
Nobody knows much about Lucas. He keeps himself to himself. If you ask me, he's got something to hide.
It does seem
Keep
right.
well clear of him if I was you.
Do you have any grounds for suspecting him of something?
Quite a lot. And also none at all. The circuitous who make the rounds despise him, and they'd never punish anyone without cause.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. But I'm just the ordinary son of a landowner, now a monk. There's nothing in my past.
This guy seems much more open
or
than
future
Lucas.
that anyone could find interesting.
Why did you join the monastery?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled to inherit my father's estate, but he was kind enough to sell off some cattle and send me here. And you know what? I'm glad to be here. It's better than mucking out manure.
True.
Who would you vote for as the new abbot if you could?
Why do you care? We don't have the right to vote, so we shouldn't get mixed up in it.
I'm just interested, that's all.
Yeah, for
I
real.
like John better. But like I've said, it's not our place to get involved. It's enough that Antonius is mixed up in it. Don't you start too.
Why is Antonius mixed up in it? Okay. We also want to grab Necronomicon while we're here. Monk. Who's the guy with the lockpicks? Panther, do you remember the monk who used to be a thief who would probably have lockpicks?
And the wine.
Monk.
Those were the days.
Ooh.
You'll see. Things will get better with the new
Monk. Oh, the librarian is, but he doesn't talk. Maybe they want you to pickpocket him? Oh, this is leading me to bed. I don't want that yet. Jesus, you scared the shit out of me. Aha. Oh, it's just you.
Ah, Gregor.
I'd be interested to hear what you think about the other novices. What about Yodok?
Be on good terms with him. If you show even the slightest hint you don't like him, he'll make your life hell. He's a slimy little pedant who'll rat you out to the superiors. Once he finishes his novitiate, I imagine he'll want to climb his way up the ladder to at least Sir Cater. He's a man who enjoys ordering others around.
I'm interested in Luca.
No one knows much about him. He doesn't talk to anyone. It's as if he wanted to get it all over with as soon as possible. By it, I mean his entire life.
I can see that.
That's all.
Honestly, he's the most likable one, which is why I suspect him the most, right? Like, he's slick with it. Sir Cater John.
I'm
Oh,
Gregor,
yeah.
and I'm new here.
You're up for the election.
No, I saw you in the church during the ceremony. I have a feeling we'll be meeting again soon, and often. You see, I'm a Sir Cater.
What does that mean?
Fair enough. I'm still going to explore
I
around.
make sure everyone observes the rule, does their work, and that everything is the way it should be.
When it's not the way it should be?
Then we're authorized to mete out punishment. But certainly you won't require correction, will you, brother?
About you in the election. Will you tell me more about it?
Ask me anything you want.
Tell me something about Nevlas.
Nevlas is weak and toothless. He's full of hot hair. How anyone could think he'd make a good abbot is beyond me. Enough. I don't even want to hear his name again.
Oof.
I'd like to know what's going on here.
Well, the young brothers feel they don't have the same rights and responsibilities as we, who have spent much of our lives here. And what of it? Privilege needs to be earned. Nevlas is lying when he says he wants to right wrongs. All he cares about are benefits for himself and his cronies.
Ooh. I don't want to hard commit to this guy, but let's see what we can get out of him.
If I can.
There is something you could do.
You got lockpicks for me?
I'm convinced Nevlas must have done something that would greatly damage him if everyone found out.
Ooh.
If he was preaching water and drinking wine, for example.
So I should dig something up on him and tell you about it?
This is fun.
But I doubt you'll have any luck. Nevlas is too cunning and careful to give anything away.
Once I find something out, I'll tell you. Thank you for... About you in the election.
Ask me.
Thank you. I'd like to ask... Who's in charge of things around here?
Oh, Abbot Peter is the administrator of the monastery, but you won't see him. He's always travelling on. On top of that, he's old and infirm. Perhaps the good Lord will bless him with many more years of life.
And what happens when the old abbot dies?
Well, then we elect a new one.
Tell me something about life here.
Work and prayer?
Prayer, work, obedience. That just about sums it up.
These are the kind of things, man. Let me figure it out on my own. Also, my pickpocketing skill is terrible, so I'm not sure I'll be able to get away with that.
Can you tell me something about the rule of St. Benedict?
Let's say safe scum it.
7 centuries ago, St. Benedict of Nursia wrote a collection of monastic rules, which we still follow today. They're read at every meal. The fundamental precepts are obedience, work, and prayer. We're fully devoted to serving God. The outside world, beyond the monastery walls, is foreign to us.
Do you never want to know what's going on out there?
And what should be going on? The sky is just as blue, the grass is just as green. Perhaps the ruler's changed, but the greatest ruler of them all will remain unchanged throughout the ages.
There's a lot of obvious drawbacks to, like, just being locked up in a monastery for the rest of your life, but they also do get a lot of peace this way.
I'm interested in the monastery's history.
Well, it was founded by Saint Procopius 500 years ago. After his death, heretics occupied the place for some time. But then the order was restored and the brothers of the true faith returned.
Heretics, you say?
They wanted to worship God with some foreign rituals, in a language foreign to God. They were driven away, and their books burnt.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Well, the abbot is the head, but he is
Seems
not
kind of
head.
friendly for the guy who's cracking
Then
skulls
there's
around
the
here.
prior, the sub-prior, the librarian, the porter, many others. As a novice, you should be particularly mindful of the cicatas. They're the ones who maintain discipline and punish bad behavior.
What can you tell me about the novices here?
And what can I say? You're here to demonstrate your devotion to God and to live a monastic life. After a year, you can make your vows and become a fully fledged brother.
I meant something specific about the brothers that are here.
But you know them yourself. Yorick is an odd one, but he's diligent and eager.
We still haven't found Siskin.
Siskin is good company, but a bit too worldly for a monk. Antonius is hard-working and will help with anything, but prays less than he ought. Lucas is as quiet as a mouse, and no one knows much about him. And then we have you, about who I know nothing.
Can you leave the monastery?
Where would you go? You've everything you need here. Anyway, all the doors here are closed and locked tight, so no one can get in or out.
What did you want?
Dig up some
Dirt on Nevelis, right. Okay, Antonius, Lucas, Monk. We need Siskin. Time is it? Getting late. Ah, I'm trapped. Siskin? Antonius. I like the music, actually. I wonder if we stay up late enough, if we can catch some of the novices getting up to some shady shit. Siskin, perfect.
My name's Gregor, a novice.
You can call me Siskin. Are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although, it's not important. Welcome to Purgatory.
Well, you don't want to be here.
Purgatory? You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
Ominous. Okay.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk about my past.
You hiding something?
Are you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget.
How lousy?
I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka of Pardubitz? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, the lot fell on me.
Trying to barter his way into heaven, it sounds like.
Managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
Oh, this is him?
Not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it. But to get rid of me while he's still alive...
They must have realized you robbed them.
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back.
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed.
Kind of like him.
What's your plan with this treasure?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit.
Decent plan, actually.
Take the silver and run off somewhere.
Like I was saying earlier, this seems like a great place to lay low.
That's...
Please.
Will you tell...
Look, nothing against...
Very well.
Thank you.
I'm still curious...
It's no big terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
What do you guys think? Should we blackmail this guy? I'll tell the abbot, I'll leave you be, or actually, I don't care. I kind of like him, so I'm leaning I'll leave you be, but this could be good, like, social capital to get something out of this situation. No, don't do it. Okay, I'll leave you be.
I'll leave you be. Don't worry.
Thank you. And please, Gregor.
You got it. He seems all right.
How is it that you don't get any penance for missing morning prayers?
I've paid off the circators.
He's my favorite so far.
Eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one's too awake at that time of the morning.
Fair enough.
I'd be interested to hear what you think about the other novices. Tell me about Antonius.
Oh, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with of course the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul, he's easy to talk to, and you can always rely on him.
I'm suspicious of him. He's too obviously good, you know what I mean? Like, I think he's either like a genuinely... They don't tend to make sense out of context. What do you mean, like these? Fair enough.
I'm interested in Yodok.
What could interest you about him? He's a no-good rat. He'll turn you in for the price of a turnip. I'd bet my life that if he wasn't here, he'd be a cumin scout, bowing and scraping for a few groschen.
That doesn't sound too flattering.
It wasn't meant to. No matter what you do here, watch out for him. He's got his eye on everyone, and he'll...
You think he's a fair guy?
Even the
All right. I guess I came in with the mindset to be suspicious of everyone.
What can you tell me about Lucas?
It's a tricky situation with Lucas. No one really knows anything about him. I've tried so many times to talk to him, but he always backs away like a virgin on a wedding night.
That's all. Fact. Who would you elect, Abbot, if you could?
Most likely Nevlas. He's a fine fellow and he seems honest. But, truth be told, it doesn't matter much to me. A monastery will still be a monastery, no matter who's in charge.
For sure.
If you really want to talk more about it, ask Antonius.
Okay. This guy, I wish I didn't tell, what's his nose? I think it was Lucas. But this guy I think we can trust with this.
Something you won't be happy to hear. I'm here to find someone and, well, to do away with him. But listen, it's not murder, not when it's a man like him. He's one of the brigands who burned down Neuhof. He doesn't deserve to live.
He's going to say Johok for sure.
And who are you?
They call him Pious because he used to be a priest. When he found out a lot of people were after him, he hid away here. And as you can see, escaped suspicion. They sent me here to find him and bring him to justice. He's one of the novices.
So we have one outlaw and one assassin in our midst. This place is a lot more exciting than I expected.
This guy's my favorite.
Do you know who it is?
Well, that's just it.
I don't know.
No, but I hope I'll track him down soon. If you find any clue that could lead me to him...
I swear I don't know anything. Except that I'm not the one you're looking for.
I suspect it could be Yodok.
Do you know, that occurred to me too. Yodok's a scoundrel and a cheat. I believe he'd be capable of anything.
It could be Antonius?
Antonius? He's a fine fellow. No, it can't be him. Although, you never know what's hiding beneath a man's skin.
Fair enough.
See how hard it is? It could be anyone, and at the same time, nobody in particular. I suspect Lucas.
He certainly says little enough, and he keeps himself to himself. I could well believe he's hiding something, but not that he's a killer.
Also, it's an ex-priest.
It could be you.
It could be you.
What on earth makes you think that? My being unfit for holy orders doesn't
That's
make
fair
me
enough.
a former assassin.
I wish you didn't take it hard. True enough.
I won't tell you more, and I'd like you to keep silent about this too.
You're talking about killing in the monastery. I really should report it.
I don't think I'm going to kill in the monastery. But you won't do that, will you?
Would you do that? I have a feeling you wouldn't.
You're right. I'll keep it to myself. I've got problems enough of my own without involving myself in yours. And besides, I mean to be gone from here within a year, so why should I care what happens with the monastery?
Pragmatic.
Thank you, Siskin.
I like you, Siskin.
I appreciate it.
Salt of the earth, this guy. That... Were there 5 novices or 4? I think that was everyone. Go to bed, find out something that would prevent Nevelis from standing for abbot. Which of the novices is pious and kill pious? Ooh, you could just straight up kill the wrong guy. Interesting. Let's see if we can find Nevelis right quick. No marker? Whoops. Nevelis.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony.
Young fella.
My name is Nevelis, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm the provost of this monastery. It's my job to ensure the monks live a humble life and that any surpluses go to the poor. But in reality, I spend all my time making sure my brother's gluttony and the construction of a new church don't swallow up the few resources we have left.
Is there anything I could help with?
You know, there is. Perhaps you've heard that Abbot Peter is gravely ill. I'm interested
I'm going to
in
try and
medicine,
split the
and I
diff.
know there's a cure
Longer than a
for
minute,
Abbot's
less than 4 hours.
With your help, I could find out the details, and together you and I could give old Peter a few more years to do good.
Ah.
What do you say?
I think I like Nevelis more than the Circator guy. He's actually like interested in doing their leader some good instead of just focusing on his own advancement.
What do you need me for?
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken.
Hell yeah.
Now you know most of the brothers believe every illness is a message from God, and that it's not our place to deny his will. I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the medicine to cure them, then it's our duty to relieve...
You like the Circator guy better?
The cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library, but it will certainly be amongst the libri prohibiti, the forbidden books, those we aren't permitted to read.
Why are they forbidden?
Because they contain occult and demonic practices, witchcraft and all manner of evil. Or so some people claim.
This syncs up nicely with the exorcism quest.
Medicine, albeit one written by a pagan. Ibn Sina, also known as Avicenna, is universally acknowledged to be a wise man. But here, at some point, someone decided his book is the work of a Saracen devil and must be kept under lock and key. Since then, no one can even talk about the book. But the 3 wise men were from the East, were they not?
I don't know, man. If you're talking about the other Abbot contender, Nevelis definitely has my vote. He seems a lot more worldly and less focused on himself. Mass starts early. You got it.
Where can I find it?
I can be sleepy.
In the library, there's a large cabinet with a lock on it. The forbidden
And nighttime's the best time to rob this place.
You'll easily recognize what you're looking for. The cover has not only a Latin inscription, but also Saracen letters. Bring it to me, but leave the other books there.
Hell no.
No one will notice if one book disappears, But if more were to vanish, someone would certainly begin to look into it.
That's true.
Which is exactly what we don't want.
Is there anything you can tell me that would help?
There's a key to the cabinet in the Prior's chamber.
Prior's chambers, good.
The librarian should have another one. Or you can acquire some lockpicks. But I can't tell you where or how. Perhaps Brother Salarius could help.
Why can't you do it yourself?
Because I'm one of the highest-ranking monks here, and one day I'd like to become abbot. Can you imagine me crawling around in the black of night searching for a forbidden book?
You could just ask for it.
That's true. You are high positioned.
I think I haven't tried. Unfortunately, Librarian Cyril is a stubborn ass.
I love that these monks just have such beef with each other, which makes sense. They're like locked up in a really big concrete box together for their entire lives. Of course they're going to be petty and fighting constantly.
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. To pass unwatched, you'll need to go at night. It's locked, but I'm sure you'll manage to get in. They say Brother Salarius understands locks, but don't tell him why you need it. Once you have the book, bring it to me, and I'll then use it to make Peter's medicine. We'll soon have the
Curious about the Solaris guy.
I'm interested in the election of the new abbot.
You're not alone. Everyone's so worked up about that they spent no time considering how they could make the monastery a better place now.
Why? What's wrong with it now?
Yeah.
Many brothers think more about their stomachs than prayer.
Yeah, Panther, I remember him.
Bend the rules of the order to make them fit their interests. So, to balance the scales, they want the novices to lead exemplary lives. Sin abounds here, just as in the outside world.
What sins are you talking about?
The scripture says, "Let he who is without sin cast the first stone." I'm sorry, Gregor, it's not my place to speak about the sins of others.
Yeah, no, we've been talking over Discord a little bit.
Tell me something about how the new abbot will be elected.
A new abbot has to be elected once the old one dies. All the brethren can vote, with the exception of novices. The abbot's crozier will be conferred on whoever is chosen, and he'll take the vow. When he becomes abbot, a monk spends most of his time dealing
The channel,
with
like
outside the
what kind of stuff I do, what games he would like to see, stuff like that.
But he still maintains a fundamental influence on life here.
I'd be interested to know more about Brother John.
I don't like to speak ill of people, but Circuitor John is the worst person the monks could pick to represent them. He's nothing but an old schemer and pedant who preaches water but drinks wine.
He says the same thing about you.
He's won the brethren over because they know he won't call an end to their debauchery.
That's true. Why do you want to become abbot?
Why do you want to become abbot?
Because when I see the way things are headed around here, I have no other option. Itinerant preachers speak of the corrupted black heart of the church, and I can't deny there's truth in what they say. I'd like to change things and bring back meaning and esteem to the monastery.
See, he's a reformer. No, Nevelist for me, man. Respectful disagree with you on that one, Panther.
That's all.
Peace be with you. What do you desire?
Is there any way I could help you get elected?
What would you like to do? Climb up the tower and shout, "Vote for Nevelus, vote for Nevelus"?
Not exactly. You do have an opponent, John.
John isn't my opponent. He's my brother.
Wow.
Just like you and everyone else here. We're all brothers in Christ.
See, and he doesn't hate his enemy.
Help me with. You must know there's a great deal of iniquity here in the monastery.
Oh, the other monk. John said that Nevelus preaches water but drinks wine as well.
Should I find out for you what's going on around here?
Let me make this clear. I want to base my candidacy on putting things in order. But if I don't know exactly what's wrong, then my promises are just empty slogans.
Very good then. I'll find out what I can.
Thank you, brother.
What do you want me to...
I'd be interested to hear about any iniquity in the monastery. I need to prepare myself for what I'll be facing.
Nice. Any wrongs being committed in the cloister, in the monastery. Okay, we got some shit to do. Go to bed, tell Brother John about the theft, find out Brother Nevlis any wrongs being committed. Do you happen to know if we actually do get in trouble for stealing more books than what we need to? Also, where is this brother? I think I will go to bed to gather everyone up at lunchtime. But I want to find this brother Solaris guy. Wish I could have snuck in some pics. Also, it is dark. I can't see shit. Ah, true. I'm definitely leaning fixing this up for Nevlis. To the altar? Now or in the during the day? You don't necessarily need to steal a single book if you want. It's not necessary at all, and you not only get in trouble for any extra book you steal, but any book you steal. Well, I've already stolen a ton. What? I'm neglecting my daily schedule? 3 a.m. start of the day, 4 a.m. morning prayer. Oh shit, what time is it? It's not even midnight. Now left backside of the altar. It should be... Could also use a torch, which I don't have. Not here. Not this one. Not that. Unwind time, neglecting the schedule. Left backside of the altar, you say? What are you pointing me towards? I'm not seeing it. Oh, Mutt. Hey, boy. Well, yeah, but I want to do these side quests as well. The flat surface on the back side of this one, center altar. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Well, I gotta get those forbidden books. Appreciate you, Panther. I mean, Cairo, my bad. And you too, Panther. Okay. Now we rob 'em blind. So I think we can get away with getting at least the Necronomicon. Because it's a quest item, and I don't think they can take that away. Shit, was the library upstairs? Can't see shit. No, the Necronomicon is a quest item. Oh, I also have no booze. I better save. We only get one shot at this. Oh. Oh, my bad. Whoops. Ah, fuck, where's the library? Was the library first floor or second floor? I thought first floor, but... I guess we go up. Dormitory. I would love to find a torch. Torch! Amazing. Jesus. That's the shitter. You can actually sit. Disgusting. Okay, now we can at least search a little more effectively. Where the fuck is the library? This goes down to the Procopius tomb, I think. What is this now?
I'll say one thing, brother. This wine would grace the Pope's table.
This was lucky.
Sure, it's a bit sour. God knows what's in it.
Don't be absurd. It's a first-class cask, direct from Znojmo.
Oh, I know the taste of a good vintage, and this isn't it.
What do we got here?
No, it isn't.
What up, fellas?
Ah, Gregor, talk to me.
Oh, Circator John. Ah, so we can rat for him as well.
You've seen us drinking here, so either join in or swear you won't tell a soul. You wouldn't want to end up like Lucas now, would you?
What happened to Lucas? I'll join in.
All right. Wouldn't mind some wine.
That's more like it. Sit down and have a drink, my lad.
Stibor.
Quite right, brother. Just sit down and drink with us. When the wine runs out, Yorick will fetch more. I'll say one thing, brother. This wine would grace the Pope's table.
I'm not so sure. It's a bit sour.
Talk to me, brother.
What up, Stibor? What are you doing here? Yeah, what did they do to Lucas? I have no idea.
But we're all monks.
Youngster, when you're as old as I, you'll understand.
How does dice playing and boozing fit in with a monastic life?
You're the ones meant to be keeping order here. How can gambling and drinking be a fitting part of a monk's life?
See, I knew it. John's a little sketchy.
See for yourself.
All right. Have it your way.
So, do I actually get booze, or what's going on? I got some lockpicking to do, so I could use a drink. Inform you, Nevlis, no. Let's drink, let's play. What's Yorick got to do with you?
You mentioned Yodok. What does he do for you?
Well, nothing much. He's just a little suckling like you. He'll do whatever it takes to stay on our good
Don't call me a
side.
suckling, prick.
Sometimes we make use of him when there are errands to run.
Oh, you sketchy. Where do you get the wine
Where did you
from?
get the wine from? I thought the monastery cellars were guarded.
So they are. But this wine isn't from the monastery. Listen, lad, would you help us out with something? This cask is almost empty and we need a new one. We're a bit old for such exertions, but you, on the other hand...
This is nice. I'm winning trust. You know what I mean?
Help you?
Ha! I knew it! Help Novice Yorick arrange for a new cask. Talk to him first thing in the morning, and by tomorrow night, the cask can be on the table.
All right, I'll talk to him.
Not gonna say that. Let's drink.
Let's drink.
That's the idea. And what should we drink to?
Your
How
mama.
about to the abbot?
To the abbot it is. But wait a minute, lad. Which one?
To Peter.
To Peter.
So, to Peter. He's done so much for us, but his time is at hand. To his immortal soul.
Also, he's really all about the death of Peter.
Let's play.
Just the man we've been...
All right, let's have a game. Gotta do this honorably. Hell yeah. Score and pass. Not too bad. If all goes well, we can knock this out in one more turn. John is fun, though. I'll give him that. 250, that is... 1,500? I don't want to bust. We'll pass it. John is a good time, but with all the corruption that the monastery is being accused of, I think Nevlis is the way for a better future for them. Hell yeah. What do we got here? Hell yeah.
Servus. I'll say one thing, brother.
This is super fun. This might be my favorite part of the game so far. Talk to Brother Solarius. He might be able to get a few useful things. Find out about Yorok's role in the nocturnal drinking habits. Talk to Yorok about the wine for the circators. And get the circators a cask of wine. Man, we're having a busy night. Ooh, a little alcohol makes those lockpicks go so fast. Where you're just walking around, or do you mean around the time you start going off to Neuhof? Aw, man.
Why are you waking me?
Neuhof.
Go away.
That was some good stuff, too. He might be able to get a few useful things. That'll be good, but I think we can just go ahead and grab this wine. We can leave outright. So, might as well. And I'm a little drunk, so I don't think I have to worry about any locks. Okay, so I put him behind me. We want... this door? Are they gonna get mad if I do this? because I'm doing it for them. Let's see. What you think?
Brother, stealing is a sin.
Ah.
You should know that as a Christian, and certainly as a monk.
I've had enough of this.
You dare resist.
Yes, brother. I'm resisting punishment.
You failed to complete your trial period as a novice. You are...
Oh, wow. But I literally am doing this to steal you a cask of wine. Oh, this is solitary. I see. Guess we can just go out through the main floor. Where is Yohuk, though? Forbidden book at night. Oh, good, we have a marker. Go to bed. Solarius. Talk to Yodik first, like your journal says. Fine, fine, fine. He's not marked, though. And even if he is, he's asleep, so I'm not sure he's going to be speaking with us. Yodik.
Oh,
See?
why are you waking me?
Get out from another area or talk to Yodik. Nah, I'm not going to accept the arrest. In my headcanon, I don't think they should arrest us for that because Henry can just be like, I'm getting you your wine. Unlock this door for me. You know what I mean? We... Bed... Book. Book should be... Can we get over to it from here? Hell no. Uh-oh. Baric seems to be messing up. There we go. Ah, it was through the... No? Guess it's upstairs. What's this now? Whoops.
Hey, you. It's forbidden to walk at night here.
Fair enough.
What happened to your vows?
Don't worry about it.
A monk's got...
This seems like a good way to make this go from multiple nights to one night. It is getting quite late though. We just gotta make sure to get back in enough time to sleep. No? I think I know. No. Well, there goes that plan. Yeah, no lockpicks. Alright, so since that broke, we gotta go back and talk to, what's his nose, Solaris. Which we can only do in the morning, so we're gonna get some sleep and try again next time. Bring the cask. But I don't have a cask. Okay. I'm gonna go to bed and take a quick break to see if I can fix the chat, because some of them aren't coming up on the screen. Just gotta sleep real quick. Oh shit, what time is it? Our first thing is gonna be at 3, and it is 1. Oh, it's almost 2. Let's at least get a little energy back. Sleep and save. Oh no. That's terrible. Okay, well, we'll figure this out in just a moment. I will be right back.
A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. I can't help but to seek for the exit. I hope it isn't too late to escape. My steps are lost in mystic labyrinth. But what if I don't want to run away? What if I'm drawn by subtle fragrances? The blooming flower is about to hypnotize me. I have completely lost. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. Finally, I have wakened you from sleep. Never knew that the time can flow this slow. Your smile was the brightest in the world. My soul became transparent to your glance. I don't know why I could be so candid. I don't mind even if your thirst hurt me somehow, as long as we're together. Don't you ever regret the sacred promises. We're going to meet again. We're going to hold the hands. It is fine that you don't remember my name, because no matter what, I will always be under your spell. A song from Burgundy.
All right, and we are back at it. Oh, we woke up in like the worst possible place. How did we even... Ay. I haven't actually fully explored these scaffoldings, but I doubt there's anything really worth getting up here. Alright, are you... Alright. We can get back. Nope. Hell yeah. Okay, daily schedule. We are supposed to be morning prayer at 4 a.m. So, almost 4. Morning prayer's got to be in the main hall. Probably don't need this. And boom. Not doing too bad energy-wise, considering we hardly slept through the night. Where is morning prayer? I would guess in the main cathedral. Oh, hey, you're the guy.
I'm a new brother.
Oh, you're the prior.
I don't know my way around here yet. You're in charge of the whole monastery, aren't you?
Welcome amongst us. Yes, yes. The Lord wanted me to take over the abbot's duties in his absence, but mainly I'm a servant of God, just like you and all the other brethren. Before God, there's no difference between us. How do you like it here?
Why aren't you in the running for the abbot position?
I don't know yet. Haven't been here long.
Well, you're too humble. I'm sure you must have some opinion, but I won't pry it out of you.
Will you tell me something about how the abbot is elected?
Of course. Abbot Peter is old, and we're afraid he'll soon be with our Heavenly Father. When he's gone, someone else will have to lead the monastery. All the elder brothers will assemble to choose who that is.
Anyone can become the abbot?
Precisely. We have 2 candidates, Nevlas and John. As the spiritual shepherd of all of the brothers here, I'm not allowed to publicly express a preference for either. And as a novice, you shouldn't be involved in the election. I know that some brothers have already begun scheming, but don't even think about getting mixed up in it. With the blessing of the Holy Spirit, all will end up as it should be.
I am already neck deep in this. Where the hell is morning prayer supposed to be? It's 4. I guess no one's up for morning prayer. Go to bed. I guess we're still in bedtime. I should be up in just a moment, though. Oh, and you know what? We can get Solaris while we're here. We just gotta catch him as soon as he wakes up. Oh, he might be gone. Been book at night. Dang. We lost our marker. We must have advanced the quest in some way. Monk, monk, monk. Monk. Brother Librarian. Novice Yodok, monk. Antonius. Monk. Damn. Alright. We'll find him soon. Monk, 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 monk. Okay. Monk. Lucas. Prior. Y'all are creepy, moving at this snail's pace like this. Yodic Monk, Antonius. Celerius is being characteristically elusive, being an ex-thief and all. Scared me. This guy's got some pipes, honestly. Fair enough. Circator John. Circator Stibor. Monk. Yeah, and John and Stibor are hungover as hell. Monk, Stibor, Monk. Brother Librarian, Monk. Marcus Prior. You really got the inside scoop on a lot of this Catholic ritualism. Something very relaxing about this. Kind of like a Lord's Prayer. Did you go to Catholic school, Cairo? Thought I might get lucky and find another lockpick there. Okay. Now, why isn't Brother Solaris here? John, Nevlis, Monk. Stibor. Our new kitten that we rescued is by my feet right now. It's actually a big deal because she's been kind of terrified of my wife and I. So the fact that she's sniffing around is actually a really good sign. They spiced up how prayers together here. They did the Nicene Creed and the Agnus Dei in Latin. IDK why they didn't do both, but no, I converted in 2023, originally for a girl, but I stuck with it. Yeah, they'll get you. She was coming for your soul, my guy. Wanted to be very learned while going through the rite of Christina initiation. I ended up learning Latin and Catholic history. Very impressive. Man, where the hell could... Oh, wait. He might be also able to get a few useful things. So... I guess morning prayer is not over, but maybe I won't get caught. I'll save just in case. Hilarious. Oh, they can't talk here, right. Oh.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
Guess it's not mealtime.
I'm looking for something a little, unorthodox.
And what would that be exactly?
A weapon. Will I need a weapon?
I'm looking for lockpicks.
Lockpicks? And what would you like those for?
Yo, mama. I want to practice opening locks, duh.
I'd like to practice opening locks, just for the fun of it.
Well, why not? So you
You're
heard I
cool.
used to be a burglar, did you? I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vows. But I do have a few lockpicks left. I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and you can have your lockpicks.
Get you a
Can't
bite to
say
eat.
Fairer than that, can I?
Anything I can sell? No, I got nothing. They're expensive too. I will get caught if I'm not following the schedule. I think I'm on it, because I think it's mealtime now. Morning prayer, 6 a.m. common meal. Yeah, I'm here. I have to get him food, he says? Got a kitchen? Onions. That should be good for a few lockpicks. Oh wait, but it's stolen. Will he even take it? No lockpicks. Let's see how this works, because this is specifically what he asked for.
Talk to me, brother.
Talk to me, brother. Let's see. Do you act as a fence? You do, I think. Ooh, we should save first. Just because it shows up there doesn't mean he's not going to get mad if I try. Oh, I almost pickpocketed you.
What would you like?
Also, they're worth, like, no money. 2 groschen? Yikes. Check basket. Haggle.
I'd like to just...
Well?
Cancel. Oh, balls. Oh, they feed us, at least. That's good.
Praise be to Christ.
You have some
What up with your
interesting
past?
skills for a monk. Don't suppose you want to tell me how you picked them up?
What's there to tell? We were all young and foolish once. I was a student in Prague, completely broke, living from hand to mouth and studying all day. It wasn't an easy life.
So you turned to stealing?
I set about securing a livelihood as best I could. A goose, some new shoes, a bit of coin to spend with my friends. Without that little bit extra, I'd never have completed my studies. I would have turned into a beggar. And who else do you know that can say he's serving God thanks to having been a thief?
No one.
That's
brother.
interesting.
Thank you for telling me your story.
I like this guy. Definitely in the top 10 NPCs.
Brother, I've a favour to ask. And I think you're the man to help me with it. Or you used to be, before you came here.
I see. So it's the dodgy sort of favor, is it?
God, you're rad.
Yes. I need to get hold of the keys to the monastery.
That won't be easy, I can tell you that straight off. A prior always keeps the keys close by him. So how exactly do you imagine I could help?
Steal it for me? Could you take the keys off him?
Take the keys off him?
Rob the prior? You've got to be joking.
Fair enough.
You wouldn't be doing it for free.
Then what could you possibly pay me? I'm done with my thieving, and you'd have to offer me a whole lot of groschen to change my mind.
Ah, so he can still be bought. Ooh.
A princely sum, brother. This is no trifling matter.
That much? Where am I supposed to find that much coin? No one here has any money.
Oh, I have to rob the secret stash.
But no groschen, no theft. And think twice before you ask me that kind of favor again.
Okay, okay.
Bro,
How could I get them?
how could I get hold of them?
With great difficulty. Unless you want to rob the prior.
I'd rather not steal the guy's secret stash because he seems he's like a decent guy.
Another way to get out of here?
The door out of the monastery is like any other. Only the lock's more complicated than most. But I can sell you some lockpicks.
You know what? Why don't I just wait until nighttime and then...
I'm looking for something a little...
And what...
I need to get hold...
Well, I can't help you with that.
I need to get...
You're not the only one. But I have to keep records of all the casks and the prior...
I think I can just go out at night and grab a weapon, not equip it, but it's just like in my inventory.
So I'm sorry,
and
but I'll have to disappoint you, brother.
my lockpicks as well.
I'm looking for...
Lockpicks? What?
Knowing that it is written, the fool is not
Better eat.
with words. And again, beat your son with the rod, and you will deliver his soul from death. The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on the spirit of silence. Let us do what the prophet said. I said, I will
Looks kind of good, honestly. Some kind of stew. Yeah, I think that's the move. Keep to my schedule today. Go out, get my lockpicks. Rob the wine for Brother John. Rat on Brother John to Brother Nelvis. And then we get cracking on this pious business.
Brother?
Hmm?
Where were you during Mass? Don't tell me you didn't know that Holy Mass is the...
I wasn't feeling well.
Really? I'll pretend nothing happened.
Whoops.
But this is the...
Get up. What's our next thing? Also, everyone's here. I was at Mass. Vesper, work in the frattery? Assigned by Brother Nelvis. Where's the frattery? Wait, I'm where I'm supposed to be. What the what? Was I poisoned?
You've got a strong constitution. Anyone else would have certainly died.
What happened?
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a young boy.
It was him!
He was lost and miserable. He had no future. He was tempted by his friends into doing some foolish things.
I knew it!
But he wasn't truly bad, because when it came down to it, he ran away rather than keep doing foolish deeds. His former friends didn't take kindly to that, though, and wanted to punish him. So they sent a hunting dog.
to find him and rip his throat. The boy wasn't stupid, though, and he knew that the hound was coming. He poisoned some food, and when the hound showed up, he gave it to him. He didn't expect the beast to live, but it did. And all of a sudden, the boy was sorry for what he tried to do. So he offered to make a bargain with the hound.
Interesting.
It was you that poisoned me.
Don't take it personally. Kill or be killed. You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us, but we don't have to let them use us. We can just forget all about it and go our own way. I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff. I've robbed and stolen, but I swear to God I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit, but I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery I've had plenty of time to think things over, but then you showed up and fucked it all up.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God. What exactly are you proposing?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace.
Super down for this. You seem cool.
If we work together, we can both get what we want.
Oh man, I was suspicious of this guy for, like, from the jump. Oh, I love it.
What if I wanted a different option?
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery,
Well,
my
no.
former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm offering you a solution that doesn't require any killing.
Okay.
Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. No one will bother looking for my body there. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get as far away from here as I can.
This only happened because I decided to trust him with the search for Pius. That's super interesting. All right.
Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery and some blood to make the tracks.
Oh, that's awesome. What will you do?
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies, get some normal clothing somehow, that sort of thing. You can escape in that habit, but I need to vanish as fast as I can.
What do I need the keys
What do I
for?
need the keys to the monastery for?
How else will we get out? This place is practically a prison.
Getting the keys won't be easy.
But getting my lockpicks will.
Brother Celerius is a reformed thief. I'll bet he still has a few lockpicks lying about. If you know how to use them, they'll be worth finding. Or there's the hard way. Steal the keys from the prior. He carries them with him at all times.
They both sound horrible. But needs must.
Oh man, I feel so smart.
And where am I supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it. All the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
All right, that's everything I need to know. I can get started.
Excellent.
Oh my god.
Come and see me
Best
once you
section
have
of the
everything.
game so far.
And try to be as fast as you can. And Gregor, thank you.
You got it, dude. Man. Okay, what time is it? Almost 7. So, we gotta... work in the frattery. Where the hell is the frattery? Man, that is so cool. Frattery. Is that here? Like the beds? Sounds like it could be related to dormitory. And I'm not missing my free time here. I never expected this quest to turn out this way. That's very interesting. Okay, I'm not supposed to be here. Ooh, it's raining outside. It's very nice. is a frattery? It's almost 7. I need my quest marker. Okay. Quest log. Kill another novice, kill Antonius, get blood. Bid and book at night, eat with the others. But food time's over. That doesn't make sense. Eat more?
Remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom war is committed, from him.
You know what? Let's literally just run to the inn right now. Get ourselves a weapon, get ourselves some groschen, and get ourselves some lockpicks. Because those are the big 3. We need those. Horses right here. Perfect.
Yeah.
What the fuck just happened? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was cool. Don't knock off. Oh god. Oh Jesus. There we go. This is perfect. And we can go ahead and stick everything on the horse. Boop, 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 boop. Zool. I guess that. I'm not sure which one I like better, but we'll take it. Human bow 2. My dice, gotta have. I think we're okay on food for now. Need our Lipa gauntlets, our hose, mail, Zool, neck chain, signet ring, our shirt, but it's broken. We need to fix that. Oh, hauberk, of course. St. George's sword, I think. Huh? Oh, we got the update. Perfect. Lockpicks. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, it feels so good to have you back. And our spade. Boom. Let's also throw our books down, because why not? Boom. This is going great. Except we don't need that at all. We'll throw you back. Oh! Wait a minute, we have wine. Is this enough wine? Quest log. Cloister. Nasty habits. A cask of wine. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, this is going well. Got torches. Oh, yeah, we can store all our weapons. We will keep that dagger, actually. 'Cause useful. Who knows when we're gonna need it. Man, I would never have thought to have solved all of this way. Also, it's so cool that telling Pius that we're after him actually was the path to unlock the peaceful ending to this. I wonder how we could have found out it was him otherwise. Okay, frattery. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Frattery Nevlis at the alchemical bench. Should be in this corner. There's the bench. Ooh, now we're cooking.
Don't move a muscle.
Oh, god damn it. I'm looking.
Brother,
I'm going now.
What are you doing here? Should
I had other affairs that needed to be attended to immediately. It will never happen again.
Really? This time I'll look the other.
All right. Frattery. Nelvis.
Praise be to Christ.
I'm here for daily duties.
Here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Today it's your task to concoct 2 potions to aid digestion.
Oh, that's nothing.
Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
For digestion, you say? Nice. Bandages. What is this? Page torn from a book? Now, what is that? Page torn from a book. Quest item. Can't read it? Okay. Musk of Infinite Allure, Artemisia, Antidote. We got a digestion potion? There we go. 2 chamomile, 1 mint. You'll need spirits, a handful of mint, and 2 chamomile. Grind the chamomile, drop everything in the cauldron, and boil for 1 turn. That's great. Nice, easy. Let's fix it up. Oh, doing this without being able to read would have been interesting too. They might have given me different responsibilities, which would have been cool. All right. 2 chamomile. In the grinder. All right, fix that up. And some mint. Fire that up. bottle it up. Boom. Once more. Oh, we already got 2? Great. That's that then. Guess I heard my cat sneezing or something.
What do you
Potions.
Finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent. Soon enough, you'll be teaching the other novices.
Goddamn right. Definitely leaving first, though. All right, now what? Can I leave? Duties are done. Ah, we also got to talk to Jodok. Which is not marked, unfortunately. So I guess we have free time. No? Okay. What up?
Praise be.
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book.
Who'd tear up a book like that? Brother Librarian might know.
Brother Librarian. Monk. God, there's a lot in here. We still can't leave though, right?
Praise be to...
Frattery at noon. Work in the library assigned by Brother Librarian. Ugh. For 4 hours. Yikes.
He looks not...
Can I go? Yes. Scriptorium. Report to Brother Cyril, the librarian. Boom.
What troubles you?
Is it possible to learn something about the other novices in the library?
Only the abbot and the prior keep such records.
And can I see them?
No. The abbot writes and keeps his records in his chambers, and only he and the prior are permitted to read them.
This is probably where we would hear about what's up with Pius.
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book. Do you know what it is?
It appears to be a page torn out of Ovid.
19?
Ovid? What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who. Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day.
Why would someone do that?
Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to classical literature. If a book
Oh
had
my
any
God,
mention of
that's
one
hilarious.
poem, he condemned it as a heretical work. If he'd had his way, all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love must have been such a thorn in his side that he stole it from the library, tore it up, and hid the pages wherever he could.
Can you tell me something about the book?
The Art of Love is a sort of manual instructing young people how to find and maintain love.
Oh, I see. Like self-help, kind
I don't
of.
understand what bothered Eustace so much about it, but as I was saying, he considered the book to be immoral and tore it up to stop it corrupting any of his brothers.
Oh, would you like me to put the book back together again?
Absolutely. Eustace's wits weren't the sharpest, so I'm sure he didn't destroy any of the pages. I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery. It might take you a while to find them all, but when you do, you can rest assured Ovid will return to his rightful place in the library.
That's super funny.
Good. I'll look around for it.
Thank you, brother. It's of no great importance, but if you can find all 10
Oof,
pages, I'll be
10.
most grateful.
Where should I look?
If I knew, I wouldn't have asked you to do it. The pages of the book could be hidden anywhere, from the garden to the refectory.
Does this give me free reign then?
I've heard about Avicenna.
Who told you about that?
Oh.
Of course you can't.
I've heard there are some forbidden books locked up in the library.
That's correct. They're here, safely hidden away from anyone who might be tempted to read them.
Stuffy.
How does a book get on the forbidden list?
Forbidden works are full of heresy and blasphemy and witchcraft. If you ask me, we should burn them immediately, not archive them.
Could a book be prohibited by mistake? Maybe a good book or a useful one?
No errors are made. Every book on the prohibited list is there for a reason. Who am I to doubt the wisdom of Mother Church?
Living, breathing human?
What if I just wanted to take a peek?
No way.
Could I?
You could not. They are libri prohibiti, and the only people permitted access to them are the abbot and I. Although I see no reason why he or I would ever want to read them.
Not even if I were to beg or promise a favor in return?
Oh, wow.
If you could prove to me that you truly like books, then maybe.
What?
I don't need to hear anything else. I'm here to work.
Ah, turning in the pages.
Good. This is most likely the first time you've ever done this in your life. But it's easier than you think. Just a bit of practice and learning Latin.
Oh,
Here's
God.
the original, and here are the blank parchments on which you'll copy what you read in the original. Is that clear? Then you may begin, and try not to make a mess of it.
Give me a cutscene for this. I don't need to do this. Gum. That one. Vendi an ito na tu ton, it says. I think. Auto. No? Honey 2, I guess. Rames ut. That one? I guess. That was hard, actually. Oh, look at Henry go. Couldn't read at the beginning of the game, and now he's transcribing Latin. Proud of our boy. This is so weird that this is in the game. This whole monastery section is perfect. All right, let's see.
Oh, this is quite inexcusable, boy. Can you even read?
Yikes.
Praise be to...
All right. Well, damn. Ah, they're not marked. this is what we need, but we can't do it yet. So, we just hang out until 4. 1, 2, 3, 16 is 4. And tonight we do some more shady monastery shit. And escape.
What do you do?
Go to the church for prayer and mass. All right, fellas, spring in the step. Let's go. Okay. I don't feel the need to watch a full mass right now, so we have until 6. Which I think, wait, you can seek prayer. Prayer and study can be substituted for food and sleep. That's great. So after this, we are free to go. 4, 5, 6. Great. Ugh. Eat with the others, but we don't have to do anything. That's great. Now, ooh, maybe if they're eating, this is a good chance to steal the books from the library. Ah, and we should go to the kitchen, add blood. Is the librarian here? Novice Lucas Monk, Siskin. Ooh, I also want to talk to Jodok.
Ah, Gregor.
I hear you're to bring Circators a cask of
I
wine.
was talking last night with the brother Circators. It seems you're to fetch them a cask of wine. Like last time.
Well... Yes. It's true.
I'd like to help you.
Would you really do it? To get hold of the wine, we'll have to leave the monastery for a bit. I know it's forbidden, but we've no other option. If wine started going missing here, someone would notice. But to leave the monastery, we need the keys. And only the prior has those.
I got lockpicks.
Are you saying I'm supposed to steal the prior's keys so I can go and steal wine somewhere else?
You see why I don't want to do it myself now, do you? I don't have what it takes. I can't get those keys, but you could. Or you might be able to pick the locks.
But you've done it once before, haven't you?
Last time the prior was sick, and he left the monastery keys in the Circator's care. So they unlocked the gates for me. This time we'll have to steal the keys.
Poor guy.
How can I get hold of...
I don't know, but it might be possible to do this without them. Brother Celerius, the cellar keeper...
Do you think he'll want to take part in theft?
No, but he could give some advice, or maybe get some lockpicks to open the gate.
If you think so.
Once you have the key or some lockpicks, come and...
About those keys...
Did you get them?
Yes, I have them.
In that case, come before midnight to the cloister garden. I'll be waiting for you there, and we'll head off.
Very nice.
I'm interested in... What can you tell me
Oh, he's always got a smile on the new friend.
Hell yeah,
He
Siskin.
don't belong in the monastery. He spends more time dreaming of the world outside than tending to his duties. I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out already. If it was up to me, he'd be out on his ear right away.
Sounds like you don't have much time for him.
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Believe me, Gregor, he's hiding something from us. In fact, now I come to think of it...
That would be a good time to steal his stash, but I don't know. He deserves it. Nice. Where is that shopping list? Aha. That's great. Now we have until midnight, but I think we can get all the hidden books that we need. What is that? Wait, why? Do we have to be here for dinner? Well, I don't think we have much risk of being poisoned again, so we might as well eat. Then... Actually... Maybe we won't get caught. Librarian's not in his office. That's good. This is the Frattery. Which I'm not pronouncing right, but whatever. Library. God, the layout of this place is so confusing. Damn.
His health is deteriorating.
Maybe it's up and over? Oh, maybe when they say meditation, they mean go to the mass area. The cathedral, rather.
God be with you.
Back off.
Brother?
What?
What are you doing here?
I definitely was there. I did come a little late, so perhaps no one noticed me.
Really?
Alright, leave me alone, Cicator John. Oh yeah, this guy's definitely going to prison. Not prison, but he's definitely not getting elected porter, I'll tell you that much. Porter. Abbott.
Check everyone's breath in the morning.
Where's the fucking library? Great. Great. That's bed. Mess hall. Maybe here? Library. Amazing. Fuck off. Why are you here? What happens if we just do a little... Drop. We open this real quick so we can hide him. What is this? It's a bedroom. Maybe that's a good place for him. We drop. We loot. And we get our books that we need. Okay. Ah, Necronomicon.
This looks like the Saracen. Ibn al-Hassan.
Hell yeah. Actually, is there anything else we can get? No, we're good. Boom. Alright, so we got the free time. What else can we do right now? Bring the book to Nevlis, go to bed. In the evening in the monastery. Is it technically evening? Seems like it. Let's go see Yodok. Jodok? These Czech names are difficult for me. Antonius. What up, you?
What is it, brother?
In the night, I saw the brother cicadas drinking and playing dice.
And why aren't you spending your nights sleeping instead of creeping around spying on your brothers?
You are the last person.
I know, brother, I know. But you need to understand that novices shouldn't be poking their noses into the affairs of elder brothers.
You're right.
A wise decision. Life in a monastery is much like life outside in many ways. The monastery walls don't keep out human pride and hatred.
Really? I thought monks were above that sort of human folly.
They became monks, Gregor, but that didn't stop them being men. Be on your guard as much as you ever were outside. Lies, jealousy, vengeance. They can hurt you here as much as anywhere.
Thanks for the advice. Although I don't know if I can follow it.
That's up to you, brother.
Fair enough. I think that's everything I want to do for the day. Oh, Nevlis, rather. Let's take care of that right quick. Then I think I'm going to wrap it up in the near future. Here's the book you wanted.
Here's the book you wanted.
Amazing. This really is it. Now I can use it to prepare a cure for our suffering abbot. Then I'll leave it in the library.
You're a good egg, Nevlis.
Brother librarian left it lying about. There'll be no investigation. It would be against his best interests, as he'll look like the one who wasn't taking proper care of the books. It will drive him mad. I didn't leave that book out, or did I? Is there anything I can do for you in return?
What a prankster. How can a novice get out of the monastery?
Out of the monastery.
And what would you do out there? I'm sorry I can't help.
I'd be interested in...
That's a strange wish you have. And the only ones who know everything about
Abbot and the prior.
a record of every monk in the abbot's book. But you'll never get your...
Thanks.
No, thank you. About that book. Don't even think about breaking in to get it.
Wait, I already got it, though. Ah, I see, I see. Yodok. You know what? Let's take care of this right now.
Talk to me.
Ah, we gotta wait until night, I guess? God, this monastery section was so fun.
Ah, Gregor, talk to me.
You ready?
Here I am.
Just in time to manage it all.
Hell yeah.
Once we're outside, we'll need to be careful and we'll need to be quick. If we're not back before sunrise, someone will realize we've gone, and there'll be hell to pay.
Where exactly are we going for the wine?
Next to the monastery is the house of the custodian, a baron who provides military protection to the monastery. We'll take the wine from him.
Hell yeah.
Why go to all that trouble? Aren't the monastery wine cellars full?
They are. But Brother Celerius keeps records of all the casks, and the prior checks them. They'd investigate if any went missing. Whereas, if someone outside loses the odd cask, they're not going to suspect us monks.
That does sound reasonable. How do we do that once we're there? Will we need to break into the custodian's cellar?
We needn't break in anywhere. It's on the ground floor and usually unlocked. It holds supplies for the whole craftsman's yard, and every now and again, someone comes in to fetch something. The only thing we have to make sure is that nobody sees us.
What particular wine are the cicadas after?
They want some Snoimo wine. But there's no way we'll be able to tell what's what. We'll just grab a cask and head off. I doubt the custodian would have anything of poor quality in his cellar.
Fair enough.
Brothers will complain.
They'll complain even more if they've nothing to drink at all.
Also fair.
We can head off.
All right. You have the outside keys, so get unlocking.
You got it. We're going this way? This, all these monks getting up to their mischief, it kind of feels like they're, like in college, like getting up to trouble. You know what I mean? It's like a place of higher learning, everyone's drinking, everyone's gambling. Super fun. Great section. And I'm sure that this kind of stuff went down all the time historically. I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. Oh, can we...
What the hell are you fooling about here for? Be off right now or I'll fucking see you off.
Mutt, my boy. Is it here? I don't think so. How are we supposed to get around this guard? Let's repick this lock.
Well, I never. Who are you?
You don't see me. Oh, he really doesn't.
Who are you?
No one.
You! What the hell are you fooling about here for? Be off right now or I'll...
You dropped. I can't imagine that was the intended path, but whatever works, I guess. Boom. Nice looking cellar. Cask of wine, cask of wine. Oh, this is his office. This is not where we're supposed to go at all. Damn. What? Cask of wine. Is it above us or below us? It's like right in this corner, so... Are there stairs down? Is it upstairs? Because that doesn't make any sense. I'm super confused. Cask of wine. Can't be in the chest because it's too small. Yeah. Now what the hell? This is a cask of wine, but can't have that. Was I right the first time?
Vessels with quicksilver in them.
Oh god, we took care of that a long time ago. Casks of wine. Ah, that was the problem. Lovely. We can drop this off right to the secators. God, it sounds like I'm mispronouncing that. Like, that sounds like a fake, made-up word. But... What's up, fellas?
Grace the Pope's table.
I'm not so sure. It's a bit sour. God knows what's in it. What would you like?
Got that wine.
Turnipy nose with just the slightest hint of rat droppings. Not too lardy like the last one. Nice sharp elbows. It's not Olomouc, nor Znojmo either.
What troubles you?
But as John says...
No reward?
Thank you, brothers. And now sit down and share.
That's kind of lame. Quest logs done. Nasty habits. What the hell? I hope I didn't, lock myself out of completing Nelvis's end of things. I don't think I need to rat out Jodok about it. Fair enough, I guess. Time to sleep. Hopefully I don't wake up anywhere freakish. Good. Alright. Well, I think that was a super productive day. I'm going to wrap up there. All right. Thank you to everyone who stopped by and everyone who was watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out so much. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Have a good night, y'all.